Hi guys, since it's December 1st, yay, finally December, 25 days away from Christmas, wow. But yeah, since December 1st, I figured I would make a video to show, must-haves for winter. So, these are kind of like, keep your skin and hair healthy, just that kind of thing. Just the stuff that you need to, kind of like cope with the cold and the of winter. So, for me, I think it's very important to, kind of like, skin. Like, I have a major problem with skin. Like, my hands, they are really, I cannot stress enough how majorly, like, really sensitive they are to cold. I hate it. I hate it. Like, I have to wear gloves starting from, like, well, it depends on the weather, but typically from, like, end of September to, like, April. I have to wear gloves. Have to. Because, like, and, like, smear lotion on them, like, they're such more, like, if you can see, but, like, they're a little bit pinky and dry. You see that? And this is with me, like, smearing them with cream constantly throughout the day. Like, if I don't, like, wear gloves and mitts and that kind of stuff and don't put on a lot of lotion, like, they will, like, get red and cracky and they'll so dry they'll just start bleeding. And it's really gross and very painful. And I never had to deal with this until we moved to Canada, which is one of the things why I hate this country. Like, I love this country, but I hate what it does to my hands. It's just, this one little thing that really makes me hate this country. Just slightly. But anywho, so, for me, it's very important to use lotion and gloves. This, right here, is probably the best lotion ever. Here, if you can see that, it's shiny. It's Vichy Laboratories, Nutri Extra Cream. Half of this is like French, so it's replenishing, nourishing body care, 2-day continuous comfort. So like this stuff is amazing, and the key with this thing is less is more. This thing is like almost empty. Ugh. Give me a minute. Can't get anything out. Ha ha ha! Ew, way too much. There. Sorry guys. Okay, but you see, like, this is easy enough to cover my hands. With this stuff, you want to use very, very little. Like, it spreads nice, and the thing is, if you use too much, it doesn't absorb into your skin, and so then you'll just have this, like, layer of lotion that's just going to dry on the surface of your skin. Then when you kind of, like, go across it, this will just kind of crumple up and just layer on these, like, globs of dried up lotion. It's really, really gross. So less, definitely more with this lotion. Way more. And gloves. Like, in September, maybe, like, beginning to middle of October, October-ish, I use, little kind of, like, mitts type of thing, right? Like, texting gloves or whatever. But after that, these babies. These here, right here. This is for now also. Because I have this pair of gloves that are, like, I have them from Russia, and they're, like, leather, and then they have this, like, really nice, like, fuzzy stuff on the inside, and, like, your hands will not freeze in those things. Ever. The only thing is that they're really, really old and huge. Like, these things are already big. Like, look at me. I'm like big hands. See the difference here? But no, those ones are even bigger. And the only problem is they're so old and worn out. They look horrible. And they have these huge holes in the thumbs right here. So just be wearing them and my thumb will just, like, stick out. But it's worth it. My thumbs don't really get cold. I don't have to worry about my thumbs. But yeah. So that with the lotion and the gloves. And yeah, the next big thing is, like, the rest of your skin. Like, I just covered my hands. This stuff here is, like, also amazing for covering, like, the rest of your body, but I normally just, like, it's body lotion, but I typically just use it for my hands because, like, I need this stuff. For my body, I like to use oil, like, baby oil. Here. Like, this is, like, the Johnson's Hypoallergenic Baby Oil. I literally just took the sticker off of here, like, 2 days ago because it was just really bugging me because, like, the sticker was, like, all coming off because, like, I don't know why. I don't know if it's just me, but, like, if I have a bottle with oil, the oil will get, like, all over the bottle. So, like, I pull my hand across with this and then it's covered in oil. I don't know if you can see probably, but it's covered in oil now. So I'm just going to rub that in there a little bit. But yeah, so that I use after the shower. Like, I'll take a shower, which also, I want to say, don't take hot showers. Or hot, like, okay, I still take hot baths, but don't take hot showers. Like, under any circumstances, do not take hot showers. Like, I know it feels nice, and it's like, oh my gosh. Like, honestly, sometimes I break this rule. Like, today I took a really hot shower because it was really cold, but you do not want to do that. You want to take, like, a warm shower, just so, it doesn't strip your skin of even more moisture. And so then I get out of the shower. I do not dry off. I will maybe, I just flip over, put my hair up in a towel, and then, like, whilst I'm still wet, like, if I'm, like, still dripping, I'll just kind of, like, run my hand across myself to, kind of get some of the water off, so I'm just moist, and then I'll, like, rub the baby oil all over myself. And another cool thing I like to do is, like, when I'm taking a bath, I like to take almond oil, or olive oil, really, like, doesn't really matter, but I love almond oil. It's, like, amazing for everything. I'll take some almond oil and then, put some drops into the water, just smush it around, then just take a bath in that. And another cool trick for hands, if they're, like, really, really dry, I love doing this, is, like, right before you take a bath, smear a whole crap load. No, wait, I think I'm doing this backwards. Yeah, I'm doing this backwards. You want to take some oil, and, like, almond oil or olive oil. I prefer almond oil because I'm doing it on my hands, so almond oil. Yay, more vitamin E. You smear that on your hands, and then you cover it with lotion, like, plenty of lotion. And then, just kind of, like, take a bath and let that, like, soak in. Like, keep your hands kind of, like, resting on the water, and, like, afterwards, your hands will be so smooth. It'll be like a little baby's butt. I never really understood that terminology. Like, maybe just because I've never touched a baby's butt. I don't know. Maybe baby's butts are ridiculously soft. I wouldn't know. I don't think I've ever changed a diaper. So, I don't know what to make a baby's butt. Okay, anywho, change subject. Back to, stuff that we were supposed to talk about. And other thing is, lips. I don't know about you guys, but, like, lips get dry in the winter. They do. They don't get dry in the summer too, but, like, they get chapped, and it's just worse in the winter. So my best friend for my lips is petroleum jelly. I very rarely use this thing, actually, honestly. But no, lip chap is also really good, but I prefer petroleum jelly just because it hydrates more. And so I don't have it on me right now because I have no idea where the heck I put it. Okay, guys, little thing. I lose stuff all the time, so just, yeah. But no, I have this little thing. I had this old thing of Lip Smacker, and it had this, like, blueberry something or other flavor, and I really hated it. It was this really ugly color. It was horrible. So one day I just kind of, like, ripped off the entire, like, stick thingy-bobber of, like, lip balm, and then just filled it with Vaseline or, petroleum jelly. And so I just carried that around. If any, like, you do not want to just smear it on because it will give you too much. Like, I never have any of it, like, sticking out. It's just kind of, like, dots on my lips. And just, and ta-da! You have wonderfully moist lips. And another thing is hair. Oh my gosh. Hair gets really, really dry in the winter. It does. With the cold and just the dry air, it gets horrible. And then it gets staticky, which I hate so very, very much. Is static. Like, I'll be sitting in class, sitting on a chair, and then, kind of, like, want to, like, pull my hair over, and then it's like, boom! It's this huge thing of just, like, and it's like, if you're in class, you can't really do much, just kind of, like, go like this, kind of finger brush it out, or, like, spit on your hands or something, just kind of get it through to, get rid of some of that statickiness. And, here's a few little things that I like to do. Is, like, a good trick is, these, dryer sheets. They are amazing. And they smell really good, too. So, like, if you're, like, I don't know, I think it might be a little bit weird doing this in school, just randomly pulling out a dryer sheet, but, if you feel comfortable with that, go ahead. I don't do it, but, Yeah, like, if your hair's just kind of, like, staticky, just kind of pull it over and then just run this thing through your hair. Like, you can't really run it through your hair, but, just kind of, like, put it through your hair to, like, get rid of the static. And you guys, never, ever, ever, unless you have frizzy hair, never run this thing through your hair, like, above here. Ever. Never above your ears. Because otherwise it'll, just make your hair look really greasy and gross, and just don't do that. And another thing is, this stuff here. I adore this stuff. It is Exact Anti-Frizz Cream Smoothing Control. It's here. I don't know how well you guys can see this, but this stuff is amazing. Like, I know it says this for frizzy hair, and, like, I honestly, my hair does not frizz ever. If my hair is frizzy, humidity levels are up the roof, or through the roof, or whatever that saying is, I don't know. But here, this stuff, it Smells amazing. Yummiest smelling product you will have ever smelled ever. And it lasts for a very long time. You just take a small little blob. Small blob, maybe this much. Run it through your hands. And this stuff, again, less is more. And then you just kind of run it through your hair. And it smells so good. Oh my gosh. I would marry this stuff, honestly. And it definitely, I'm not exaggerating when I say it lasts for, almost ever. I bought this bottle 4 years ago in grade 7. I bought this bottle in grade 7 4 years ago. And it is still up to here full. I've only used up about 3/4 of this stuff in 4 stinking years, guys. 4 years, and it's still, 3/4 full. And smells so good. Sometimes I just kind of in this I'm just taking those smear it on my wrist and kind of my neck just to make me smell good. But yeah, it smells really good. Okay, the next thing is, you guys, you have to keep warm in the winter. Have to keep warm. I have a huge thing. Honestly, I will never leave the house in the winter in open-toed shoes or I wear boots. I will change out of my boots into something cuter when I'm in school, because my boots give me cankles and it's really bad. They're cankle boots and it's horrible. But they are warm. They're really, really warm. So that's the thing, you guys. You have to keep warm. And, just for the weather, don't wear a tank top. It's winter. You don't wear a tank top in winter. If you wear a sweater on top, it's okay. It's all cool. But don't just come to school these little spaghetti straps. Just don't do that. And keep warm. Especially if you're going outside. Wear gloves, scarf, and a hat. Wear a hat. I'm dead serious. Wear a stinking hat. You gotta keep your head warm. Keep it warm. Just. But yeah, keep your head covered because it's cold and it's horrible. My cousin, she legit ended up in the hospital because she wasn't wearing a hat. Because you have this little vein that's goes through your forehead, and it's very thin, and veins are like balls. If they get cold, they'll shrink. So, if that vein gets cold, it will shrink it until your blood cannot go through it anymore. And then you die. And so my cousin ended up in the hospital because of that. So always keep your head covered. Wear a hat. But me, honestly, I don't like hats. I love hats. I just can't wear them. And I hardly ever wear one to school because, I like to do my hair up. So it'll just kind of flatten and kill it. So what I like to do is, I have this ginormous scarf. I take this scarf and it's a very wide scarf. See? It's very wide. So just kind of wrap it around my neck. And then the back part of it, I, just kind of wrap it around my head. You see? So, it'll, keep your head warm, but, without killing your hair. Or making you look like a complete buffoon. Okay, maybe it looks like a bit of a complete buffoon, but it's tolerable. And so, yeah, those are kind of my survival tips for winter. Stay warm, stay hydrated, drink water. Drink water, but that you should do at all times. Always drink tons of water, 8 to 10 of these things. Yeah. But, yeah, I think I'm done. So yeah, guys, stay warm, don't take hot baths, and moisturize. Moisturize. And yeah, so you guys, enjoy winter, look forward to Christmas, and you guys, post things on the bottom that you do to, survive winter, and to keep yourself from, wanting to rip off your own skin. Bye, love you guys.